Dan, you and I have been talking about payments businesses for years now. We've seen a lot of people come along with various schemes for getting you to ditch the card and pay with a digital wallet that like draws directly from your bank account. None of those things have really had traction. And I know Visa and Mastercard shares were down a little bit, when Circle was going public, but Visa and Mastercard are themselves in the business of stablecoins, right? I know you follow those companies too. Like they've got some irons in that fire.
100%. And I've asked the CEO on the public conference call, the Visa CEO, and part of their value-added services is going to be revenues that they're making from the stablecoin ecosystem. So actually, stablecoins are good. They're driving more business to the networks, because at the end of the day, you have a consumer on the one hand, you have merchants on the other hand, and you need somehow to help you connect the consumer and the merchant. And that's where Visa and Mastercard come into play. They already have a very efficient global network. It's kind of like reinventing the wheel or searching for a solution for a problem that does not exist.
We know that people all over the world, especially in countries where they don't really trust their currency for one reason or another, like to hold dollars. And traditionally that's difficult, right? Stablecoins, however, that's a very simple way for you to hold US dollars. So it seems like maybe on that front, and maybe there's a role for stablecoins to play in kind of global payments. I mean, I think that's one of the most probably talked about opportunities. I mean, is that something that you think could really drive wider stablecoin adoption, is sort of the global and kind of cross-border use?
There's two things I want to make a distinction here. There is use cases and there is the monetization of it, right? So if you live in Argentina, if you live in, places in Africa, if you live in, kind of countries where they're restricting access to the dollar, stablecoin is your friend, right? If you want to send money abroad, and I've tried it, you want to send bigger chunks of money, right? Like you want to send from one bank in the US to a bank in Germany, they will charge you big fees. They will charge you big conversion fees. That's where stablecoin could be your friend. Even though at the end nodes of each transaction, there could be someone charging you fees. So the fee pool might actually just shift from one fee pool to another, right? But there's definitely an opportunity there. And last, there's a big opportunity for like migrant workers, right? So a lot of people are working in different countries, sending money back home. And those corridors are already seeing some disruption and price pressure from stablecoins. But remember, none of this is touching consumer payments. It's disrupting the Western Unions of the world. It's disrupting the banks of the world, but not the networks, not the payment ecosystem.